Hello everyone, my name is Sudhan and I will be presenting part 1 of the business plan. Starting off, I will take you all through the mission statement. Our mission is to support excellence in manufacturing and engineering by delivering precision measurement solutions. Our products improve accuracy, productivity, and confidence in quality outcomes while maintaining a seamless user experience. For our vision statement, our vision is to transform manufacturing and quality assurance through smart precision measurement solutions that enable seamless digital data collection, improving productivity, efficiency, accuracy, and operational excellence. Now, going through the business model, it consists of 7 elements. Starting off with customer selection. Our primary customers are machine shops of manufacturing and engineering firms. Our solution is relevant to those seeking to increase efficiency and reduce manual data entry errors. For the value proposition, the caliper enables wireless automatic data logging, improved measurement accuracy, reduced human error, more consistent documentation, and improved quality control. For the differentiation and control, we create integrated precision measurement solutions with wireless data logging and simple software, enabling efficient digital data collection. By combining hardware and software innovation, we improve accuracy, efficiency, and customer satisfaction. For the scope of product and activities, design of the wireless calipers and software will be done in-house. Manufacturing and assembly will be outsourced. Our core focus is engineering, software development, and customer support. For the organizational design, the company has a small team across business, engineering, and software. Disciplines work together to develop and deliver integrated solutions. For the value captured for profit, we generate revenue through product sales, software licenses, and customer service support, ensuring continuous income and sustained profitability over a product lifetime. For the value for talent now, by offering work on cutting-edge measurement technology with real-world impact, we enable employees to contribute to innovation across hardware and software teams. Now, for the concept summary, we'll start off by explaining the problem and identifying the customer. So, manual measurement recording is slow and is prone to errors. The customers would be manufacturing and engineering firms, especially machine shops and quality teams. Now I'll explain the proposed solution and the uniqueness of the solution. So wireless logging calipers that automatically transmit and store measurement data, combining precision measurement with user modifiable software for faster and accurate data inspections. Now I'll explain why the customer will pay for the solution. Our product saves time, reduces data errors, and improves product quality, leading to direct cost reductions and better employee efficiency. Now I'll be providing a story here that will explain on how our product is beneficial. And I'll start by setting the stage. During a typical manufacturing inspection, an employee may take repeated measurements throughout the day, manually recording each reading as they work. This repetitive process takes time and creates opportunities for recording errors, reducing overall efficiency and accuracy. Now I'll introduce the conflict. So a technician using digital calipers can obtain accurate readings, but must still stop to manually record each measurement, creating interruptions and opportunities for mistakes. This makes it difficult to maintain an efficient workflow during repeated inspections and measurements. Now, reaching a resolution. Our wireless logging calipers resolve this by automatically capturing and transferring measurement data, reducing errors and saving time. This allows employees to focus more on inspection, design, and production while improving accuracy, efficiency, and overall quality.
Hi everyone, my name is Taha and I will be covering business plan part 2. We begin by considering different marketing scenarios, each defined by its own critical factor. In this case, that's technology, economic, and political. We believe the most likely scenario is technology, where small engineering teams adopt the product for convenience and demand grows gradually. Next, we'll talk about is our marketing strategy, to which there are 5 elements. Our objective is to hit 500 sales in the first year, and our target is quality control technicians as well as machinists. Our product description is a smart tool that automates data recording, and it's priced at $160 per unit. It can be purchased directly from the company website. We plan on building a strong rapport with our customers by providing great support as well as frequent firmware updates. When looking for a place to conduct our business, we have 3 main pillars that are being considered. The first thing is that we want access to good engineering talent, as well as consultants to help manage the business. Proximity is the next thing, and it's also very critical, since being close to customers and manufacturers means reduced lead times, lower costs, better quality control. It really helps improve our business. The last thing is we want a place that's ideally affordable so that we can keep overhead costs low, and we want a strong transportation network so that we can deliver our products very easily. Now, there are a couple of stuff that we can outsource. The main ones are manufacturing, logistics, and software. The thing that these 3 have in common is high upfront cost. Outsourcing us allows us to cut costs while improving on quality as we're leaving it to experts. So these are great candidates for being outsourced. When it comes to our goal statements, we've got four. The first one is from a financial perspective. We are targeting $500,000 in sales with a 20% gross margin. And by the end of year four, we wish to hit $1 million annual revenue. From a customer perspective, we are aiming for an 85% satisfaction rate with a less than 5% product returns. For our own operations, we want to make sure that our defects are less than 2%, and we want our orders to be shipped out within 5 days. We also want to make sure that our cloud uptime is 99% so that we have a reliable cloud storage. And lastly, for ourselves, we want to file a patent and establish an IP for our design, as well as provide 2 yearly updates. Okay, that sums up my part. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Ryan. I'll be covering the organizational structure. During the initiation stage, we will be using a collaborative organizational structure. This manages interdependence between mechanical, electrical, and software teams. This structure facilitates integration of specialized capabilities necessary to integrate quickly on high precision mechatronic prototypes. During the growth stage, there will be a functional structure. It ensures operation efficiency and reliability in mass manufacturing, and there will be specialized departments which will be required to manage the technical sales cycle for industrial clients and provide the dedicated customer support necessary for high stakes engineering measurement tools. For our culture of continuous improvement, we will collect data from all aspects of the product performance, such as prototype testing, software reliability, wireless performance, and customer feedback. The data will be analyzed to identify repeated problems and improvement opportunities, then develop and test solutions. Successful findings will become design rules and testing procedures. Knowledge will be shared through team meetings, a centralized database, and updated technical documents so engineering, production, and customer support can apply it to future product versions. There are three possible scenarios. In the most likely one, moderate adoption by engineering firms and industry, there is steady sales growth with manageable competition. This is a expected gain of $500,000 of revenue by year 2 with a 40% gross margin, and there's a 55% chance of this happening. The worst case scenario is that established tool manufacturers release competing products at lower prices, which would result in stalled growth and adoption of our product. There would be a loss of $150,000 during the initial development, and there is a 20% chance of this happening. The best case scenario is that Industry 4.0 drives urgent large-scale demand, allowing creation of an expanded distribution network across North America. This would be a gain of $1.2 million of revenue by year 2, and there's a 25% chance of this happening. For our affordable loss, the total affordable loss is $470,000 over the first year. The founding team identifies this as the loss of our $150,000 seed investment and $320,000 of aggregate opportunity costs through the salary of each of the founding members. We consider this opportunity cost primarily a component of our regret level, as it represents the significant income foregone to provide the entrepreneurial commitment required to bring this technical product to market. By defining our total loss this way, we can ensure our expected upside outweighs the total economic value at risk.
Hello, I'm Hayden, and I'll be presenting you Business Plan Part 4, which is the financial planning section of the business plan. In year 1, we assume that we will sell 500 calipers at $160 each, 738 subscriber months at $15 per month, cloud hosting at $3 per subscriber month, and our major fixed costs will be salaries, marketing, lawyers, and depreciation. Here's a profit and loss table. We have our total revenue, our cost of goods sold, our total expenses, and our pre-tax loss, and this puts our net loss at $103,003. This is our balance sheet. So for our assets, we have our cash, our equipment and furniture, and our accumulated depreciation. And this puts our total assets at $46,997. We have our liabilities and equity. So we have our loan payable, the owner's contributions, and the retained earnings deficit. So this puts our total liabilities and equity at $46,997. So our balance sheet is balanced. The cash remains positive, but only because we use a $100,000 loan and $50,000 in owner funding, and the negative retained earnings reflect our planned year 1 loss. So this is our break-even summary. As you can see on the table, we have our variable cost per unit, the average cost per unit, the contribution margin ratio, and our annual fixed costs. So our break-even value is 3,133 calipers, and our break-even revenue is $570,608. This is our break-even graph. So on the y-axis we have dollars, and on the x-axis we have the numbers of calipers sold. So in blue, we have the revenue. In orange, we have the cost. So you can see that it intersects at 3,133 calipers and about 500,000, which is the value, 570,000. So you can also see that in our planned year one value at 500 calipers, there is quite a difference between the revenue and the cost. And of course, that's planned. So interpreting this graph, so the results show that we need to sell 3,133 calipers per year to break even, which is 6 times the planned year one sales volume of 500. But that's fine because our year one is it's a launch and validation year, so we're not meant to profit. However, as you can see, the losses are quite extensive. So our business response to this is that we want to control our fixed costs until our demand is proven. We want to focus on machine shops, engineering firms, schools, and labs, and we want to increase the recurring subscription adoption to raise the revenue that we get per customer. We'll also be going over our fundraising plan. So our year one fundraising plan, we want our sources of funds to be, of course, our founder's investment, which is $50,000. And then we would be looking for government or startup grants, perhaps an angel investment or a small business bank loan. We would like to use these funds to make our final prototype and the software development. We want to do our testing, calibration, and patents, the initial manufacturing and inventory, as well as the website, marketing, and working capital. In year two, ideally we would be looking for seed or venture capital. We could do a small business loan, maybe additional angel investment or a line of credit. Now, for these funds, we would be using them to increase the manufacturing capacity. We would improve cloud software and analytics. We would hire more support, staff, engineers. We would prefer to expand to additional markets in Canada, and we would like to build some distribution partnerships. So that's it. Thank you for listening.